This is a Santa Cruz Stigmata, model year 2026 in British Racing Green, and this is my new bike. Well, I use the word new bike slightly loosely, as at what point does upgrades turn a bike into a new bike? I think this may count. The specs of this are it's a size large, as I said, British Racing Green, full carbon frame, internal frame storage, and it's got a very progressive geometry for a gravel bike, almost like a mountain bike. Now you may be wondering, what is the bike and the bike stand behind me? This is my old bike, and it's a Ribble CX-AL, model year 2022, and the last four letters of how I've just described it is a little bit of a clue of why I'm changing it. So it's a size large aluminium frame, but it's a cyclocross bike, it's not a gravel bike, and I've adapted this and made this more into a gravel bike whilst it's still being a cyclocross frame, which has its flaws, so that's why I've got a new one. It's got a full build kit including SRAM Apex, Apex brakes, Continental tyres, Mavic wheels, and just all-round good kit. So we're going to take all the parts off this, which make it a great gravel bike, and put it onto one of the best gravel frames that exists in the world right now. I think it's time to strip that bike down and start putting everything onto here. This bike is going to be used for everything. Whenever I'm not on my mountain bike, I'm going to be riding this, be that long gravel rides, riding to from work, cafe rides, or just everyday riding. It's going to be done on this, so I can't wait to build it up. But first, let's strip that bike down. So, as you can see, there's no more bike. The ribble is fully stripped down, and now it is time to clean all the parts which are just there, and then we can put them all onto the new Santa Cruz frame. Let's get cracking. So, it's time to build the bike. It's in the bike stand. We've put the seat in initially, and I've just thrown the bottom bracket in, but that is it. So, let's just start building. I've never done this before, so we'll see what happens. So the bike is all finished and I think it looks pretty spectacular. It is very, very nice to ride. I didn't think there would be a huge difference, and there's not loads, but it is so much nicer, it's so much comfier. I did a 100-kilometre ride on it the other day and it was so comfy. Just to get on a bike and just be able to ride 100 kilometres with no pain and no niggles and minimal setup, it was so, so nice. And I think you can all agree, it looks pretty unbelievable as well. There's still a few minor tweaks to do, just like sorting the brakes out as they're not perfect, or the gearing, but it is working and it is rideable and I absolutely love it. To say this is the first bike I've ever built, I'm quite happy with how it went. I didn't have a clue what I was doing when I went into it, but I slowly picked it up and got there, and it is working and I'm buzzing about that. Now it's time to ride it, enjoy it, and hopefully this weather turns a bit nicer.